Warning. Tomb of Annihilation. Spoilers ahead. Who contacts the mighty Galibro? What are you, worm? Speak!
I just spoke. It's your turn to speak.
No, you have not. What is your name?
Saint Jiminy the Third.
Saint Jiminy! I task you with bringing others to the lake. For me!
Who are you?
Usually this works. How are you immune to my charms?
Is that charm or intimidation?
Charm!
Okay.
Seems about right.
Charm works better when you have something I want.
You would mock me, worm?
It turns out that having a devotion paladin makes you immune to charms, so long as you're close enough. We rejoin Nala the druid, Xaeli the ranger, Barakas the rogue, Torrin the paladin, Lucanu, Zandala, Xael, Talad, Pox, Keshma, and Boblia on the 5th level of the Tomb of the Nine Gods, just after their friend Galirul goes a little crazy. The nice, childlike Galirul is gone. Nala has to rethink whether or not it's worth to try and save her recent acquaintance from an eternity down here in a dark lake surrounded by undead and possibly worse. Before we continue, please make sure you've subscribed to my channel. It helps me out a lot. When the aboleth Galirul was imprisoned, its mind was torn into two conflicting, though distinctly separate personalities. Sometimes Galirul has the mind of a kind, sweet child. Sometimes Galirul is less nice.
I called this.
No, you didn't. We all liked him when he was nice. Maybe it's time to go? Nala is still not convinced that she shouldn't return to free Galirul after the party fights Acererak, but she's currently the only one who wants to free it. Barakas took a moment to tell the story of Australia, where a creature got released and decimated the ecosystem. Xaeli and Barakas are concerned about the aboleth's potential impact on its surroundings, and that doesn't begin to address the slaver part of its personality. After a long discussion on the morality of leaving a child to an eternity of solitude versus freeing a potentially dangerous apex predator, Xaeli and Nala head back to the control console. Xaeli rotates the room's configurations. The grinding of gears shakes the entire level, and suddenly the party is cut roughly in half. Barakas, Pox the doppelganger, Boblia the mastiff, and Talad the drow mage are stuck in one room, while Torrin, Zandala, Lucanu, Xael, and Keshma are stuck in the other. Xaeli and Nala are sealed off from the room with the black dragon paintings. Back in the sickly plants chamber, poison gas suddenly floods the area, engulfing Barakas and company. 3 shambling mounds animate from the piles of compost and attack! I am Barakas, please insert chicken. Useless, kill the shrubs! Don't be lazy, kill them yourself. I am Barakas, please insert chicken. Barakas suddenly has a moment of clarity, pulls out his rapier, and stabs the shambling mound that has risen in front of him. Back in the control console room, Nala has left to inspect the now closed-off passageway, and Xaeli presses the red button on the console, which slams a door shut behind her. Nala is now stuck outside the door and trapped in a hallway with no exit. She can hear Barakas' screams echoing through the huge chamber, though she can't do anything about it. Xaeli quickly reorients the pattern to the initial setting, and the level shakes again as the giant cogs rotate back. Oh, that's not great. Torrin charges into the poisoned room, attempting to come to Barakas' aid. I am Barakas, please insert chicken. Torrin, help! Torrin is grappled by a shambling mound that has already killed Pox the doppelganger, while Talad and Barakas are also grappled by the other shambling mounds. Back in the locked control console room, Xaeli has wandered from the control panel to examine the other parts of the room and maybe find a way out. Suddenly, Withers appears in the room and starts messing with the floor configuration. Xaeli quietly hides behind the console and pulls out her spear. She utters the command word, causing the spear to course with necrotic energy as she plans her next move. The shambling mounds have killed Talad in addition to Pox. Both their souls are dragged straight down through the floor, an indication the soulmonger is close. Perhaps. Back in the control room, Xaeli leaps up onto the console and stabs Withers repeatedly with her spear. Much to his surprise, Withers strikes back only once, draining some vitality from Xaeli before he flees with the same teleport tactic as last time. Xaeli quickly puts the floor back on the initial setting again and stands guard over the console, ready to stab anyone who comes near it. Seeing the battle go poorly, Zandala and Lucanu use ranged attacks to eliminate the shambling mounds. Nala managed to rejoin the Black Dragon painting room before Withers started messing with the floors and cast a healing spirit on Torrin to keep him alive. The shambling mounds dealt with, Nala sparingly heals Torrin and Barakas before she slices Pox's and Talad's hands off, hoping to reincarnate them later. Zandala and Nala run to Xaeli's aid and try to get through the suddenly shut door. Nala tries a few things to get the door open before Zandala casts Knock to force the door open with a thunderous knocking sound. You let me sit here and struggle with the door when you could have just done that? Well, you didn't ask.
Took you long enough, Nala. Hi, babe. I think I figured out where we need to go next.
Oh?
You see this other area here?
You think it leads somewhere?
Exactly.
What did Xaeli find, and will it allow the party to head further into the Tomb of the Nine Gods? Now that we've experienced Galirul the Aboleth, what could possibly be next? You'll find out soon. As always, thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that subscribe button, smash that like button, and share this video across your social media. I'll see you all next time.